This is a car so absurd, so aggressively Italian, that it made every other supercar on the planet look like a sensible station wagon. In the early 1970s, Lamborghini wanted to build a car that could make Ferrari owners weep quietly into their espresso. So they ignored logic, safety, and ergonomics. The result? The Countach, a wedge-shaped missile with doors that opened vertically, because apparently swinging them normally would be too boring. Under the hood sat a monstrous V12 engine. At first, a 4.0-litre, then later 5.0 litres of pure fury. It didn't just make power, it made noise. The kind of noise that made birds evacuate the trees and small dogs reconsider existence. You didn't accelerate in the Countach, you launched into orbit and hoped the gearbox would survive. The steering was heavy, the visibility was a joke, the suspension harsh enough to bruise your soul. And yet, you couldn't care less because the car felt alive, dangerous, untamed. It didn't want to be driven, it wanted to devour its driver. And those looks, my God, those looks. Sharp angles that could cut through steel. Massive rear wing that made it look like it was planning takeoff. A car that looked fast even standing still, because Lamborghini decided subtlety was for accountants. And the Countach wasn't just a car. It was a poster, a movie star, a status symbol for anyone with slightly too much money and a slightly too reckless imagination. Teenagers in the 80s didn't just dream about Ferraris, they dreamt about this wedge of chaos parked in their bedroom as a cardboard cutout. Of course, driving it was another story. Getting in required a small ritual. Once seated, you realized the pedals were too close, the gear stick too far, and that everything might fall off if you hit a bump. But by then, you didn't care, because you were in a Lamborghini Countach, and every terrifying inch of it was glorious. Lamborghini built hundreds of them over almost 2 decades, each one more absurd than the last. LP 400, LP 500S, 5,000 Quattrovalvole, they all had the same goal: extreme, over-the-top theatrical insanity. And yes, they all accomplished it. The Countach didn't care if it was practical, it didn't care if it was comfortable, it didn't care if you could even see out the back. It only cared about one thing: being the most ridiculous, most aggressive, most unapologetically Lamborghini car the world had ever seen. And somehow it worked. The Countach became the blueprint for every supercar that followed. It defined what a Lamborghini should feel like: loud, sharp, brash, and impossible to ignore. It was dangerous, it was unrefined, it was intoxicating. It was the Lamborghini Countach, and honestly, there's never been anything else like it.